If you work as a fractional CFO, one thing is inevitable. A financial dumpster fire is coming for one or more of your clients. It's not a matter of if, but when. And the tricky part is that most failures don't happen overnight, but the warning signs are almost always in the numbers. You've just got to know where to look. That's the easy part for most fractional CFOs, and most of us are great at that. The hard part? Knowing how to tell your clients that their business is about to fall off a cliff. Most fractional CFOs shy away from these conversations because they're worried about what to say or how the client is going to react. But here's the truth. It's your job to help your clients accept and navigate that reality. And sometimes, reality is painful. Life isn't always fair. And if you fail to sound the alarm because you're afraid of what they're gonna say or that they might shoot the messenger, you are failing your client. But when you deliver that hard truth with empathy and clarity, plus you offer a path forward, you won't just help them avoid catastrophe, you'll earn a level of trust and respect that will make you irreplaceable. Here's how to do it, step by step. Step number one, set the right mindset. Your delivery determines everything. If you come into the conversation hesitant, nervous, or apologetic, your client will pick up on that and downplay the issue. If you come into it too aggressive or too critical of them, they'll get defensive and shut down. Both of these are bad for you and for your client. Instead, you've got to balance two key mindsets. Mindset number one, be empathetic. You're not just delivering numbers, you're delivering a gut check that's likely to shake your client to their core. For most business owners, their company isn't just a financial asset, it's their identity, their legacy, and sometimes their entire livelihood. Delivered without empathy, bad news like this will be a bitter pill that they won't be able to swallow. Even if the numbers make this situation obvious to you, remember this. This is probably the first time that your client is really seeing it. So approach the conversation with understanding and patience. Mindset number two, be direct. Empathy doesn't mean sugarcoating. Most entrepreneurs are eternal optimists. They believe that things will work themselves out even when they won't. That's why you can't beat around the bush. Your clients won't take the warning seriously if you soften the blow too much. This is especially true for creative entrepreneurs. They tend to see obstacles as temporary and ignore the giant red flags and the blaring alarms until it's too late. You can't pull your punches. You have to tell them their baby is ugly, or at least that their baby is ugly right now. If cash is running out, say it. If they won't make payroll in 2 months, show them. If their company is headed into a brick wall at 100 miles per hour, paint that picture as clearly as possible. Balance empathy and candor, and you'll earn your clients' full attention and respect. And more importantly, they're more likely to actually take action before it's too late. Step number two, use numbers to make the problem real. Your clients will want to believe that things aren't as bad as they seem. It's your job to make the problem undeniable. The best way to do this? Use specifics with clear, concrete language. Don't say, you're out of cash in about 5 months. Instead, say, if nothing changes, we're gonna run out of cash by Monday, July 18th. That means we won't be able to make payroll on the 22nd. Notice the difference? Using the exact dates and dollar amounts makes the problem real. It eliminates the wishful thinking. So come prepared with clear visual data. Some examples might be a cash flow projection that shows exactly when they're gonna hit zero, a P&L breakdown that highlights critical issues, or a burn rate analysis that shows how fast they're depleting cash reserves. When clients see the numbers for themselves, it's harder for them to ignore the reality that they're facing. Step number three, use the numbers to show a path forward. Once your clients understand the gravity of the situation, their next question is going to be, what do we do now? Remember, your job isn't to have all the answers. Your job is to map out the possibilities. I found that when it comes to determining a path forward and what actions need to be taken, one of the most essential components is buy-in from the client. If they don't buy into the plan and the next steps, they're not likely to take action. So I like to include the clients in formulating the plan. Instead of handing them my plan, I prefer to show them the key financial levers that can change the outcome. So you might think of levers like revenue. How much more do they need to generate to break even? SG&A. What expenses can they and should they cut immediately? Cost of goods. Where can they improve pricing, or what opportunities are there for more favorable payment terms? You might look at cash conversion cycle. How can they speed up receivables and delay payables? Help the client own the solution by including them in the solution. It's tempting to jump in with definitive solutions that you came up with, but if you just tell them what to do, they aren't likely to fully commit. Instead, turn it into a collaborative discussion. Now, to be clear, I'm not suggesting that you show up without ideas. Just include them in the process. You can do this in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, ask them to brainstorm ways to move each KPI in the right direction. Step number 2, review the list together and identify the most realistic options. Step number 3, create an action plan with clear, measurable next steps. This approach gives the client ownership over the process, which makes them far more likely to follow through. Step number 4, define the 2 possible futures. By the end of the conversation, your client should accept one of 2 outcomes. One possible outcome is the survival plan. This is where they step up, commit to making real changes, and put the strategy you've worked on together into action. Or there's the second outcome, an acceptance of defeat. Your client realizes that they can't or won't make the necessary changes, and closure becomes the next step. That's their choice. Too many fractional CFOs feel like they need to save their struggling clients. That is not your job. Your job is to deliver the truth, whether they want to hear it or not, to help them understand what's possible and what's inevitable, and to hold them accountable to their numbers. Some businesses will recover, some won't. Either way, you have to be the one that tells them the truth. And when you do, the good clients will respect you, trust you, and never want to run their business without you. The ones that don't were probably not good clients to begin with. So that's my best advice for helping your clients navigate a financial dumpster fire. If you want to take this all to the next level, check out this interview to learn the secrets of healthy accountability. Trust me, this one is an absolute game changer. See you next time.